Okay. It's been a minute. It's been kind of crazy over here. We've had nonstop fires and windstorms, then fires. I'm gonna go for a ride. Let's see, the other bike, the Wii bike. No, wrong keys. Okay. All right. So we're back at it. Still got nonstop water dropping helicopters flying out of Santa Fe Dam. We're gonna take a shot down, see if there's anything going on over there. See if we can see one. Just see what we see. All right. I think that's everything. Rear end's nice and tight. I think that bolt's gonna do the job. All right, one last check. All right, so we're just gonna go take a ride down, head towards the Duarte, see what we see, and enjoy a little sunset ride. Currently 60 degrees outside. My brakes don't work so good. Let's go. That's all I wanted. I just want a start button. Okay, sun's in my face, which is great because that means it won't be when I go home. Look at that tree right there. Totally ripped out of the ground. That's what hit it. That's what happened. The sign's down too. I thought it was tree damage from the storm, but someone ran over that signpost as well. I don't know how the audio is working for you guys, but it's I can hear the wind. I'm definitely driving into the wind right now. All right, let's go. I wasn't even trying to go fast, but I did. I'm really relying heavily on my rear brake right now because my front's just garbage. And let me tell you, having garbage brakes on top of having brakes that are meant for bicycles is a bad combination. I really don't think I could stop. So if you are watching this and you sell brakes, send me some brakes and I'll put them on this bike and I will tell you how good they are because I need to stop. I got burnt hair over here. Tesla, but he's still only doing 45. He's not big enough to actually stop the wind for me. That is one drawback of a aerodynamic vehicle. Have you guys seen the new Tesla model? I mean, other than the Cybertruck, everyone knows the Cybertruck, but they got a revised version of the Y. Let me know if you like that, or if you think it looks worse. I personally don't think I like the new version. It says OHV area closed. Be prepared to stop. I don't think this is open that far, and I don't really want to go up that far. I get out of the rocks though. Cold up here. The desire to go through the It's closed, but doesn't look too closed. But this is not the journey I was going on today. Oh. Just left a fire extinguisher there. You gotta do this. If you see cones, it's the law. You gotta zigzag the cones. I read that somewhere. Also closed. Extreme fire danger. They're not wrong. We're not gonna go in there though. Not too far. Just a peek. Woo-hoo. This is some soft. It looked like sand, but it is powder. I think I'd build this little, I don't know. Some new technology they're utilizing here. Hazardous waste. That's an interesting thing to store along the side of a road. Seems like a bad choice. Gosh, it feels like a setup in a movie, like, you know, don't hit the hazardous waste. Look at here. Oh, that's just a solid piece of, oh my gosh, that's just solid beam. Oh, so they're building this construction zone, obviously. So I'm probably getting nails right now. Let's get unnailed. So if you're looking for some construction waste, this is where you go, I guess. Let's head on back. light work. I wonder if I could just recover enough going downhill. I could feel that even though I'm hitting that. So here's the thing that I never knew that this bike did. Okay, so we're floating right now. We'll get a little speed. All right, we're doing 30-ish. If I hit the brake, all right, watch out for the legs. It actually says that I'm recovering 640 watts. It'll tell me relatively how much wattage I'm putting out. Go ahead. Go. You got the right way. Good. I appreciate you. Just like I was saying, I slap on the gas and it's saying immediately climbs up to like 5,000 watts. 6,000, 11,000. When you see it wind back over. But if I'm just coasting now, it's recovering 200 watts. And if I hit the brakes, it's recovering 700 watts. So there's your understanding of how much regen and coasting does to recover. I cannot pedal my legs. Let's go down a hill. But I don't want to pass like aggressively fast. I can do it quick though. Excuse me. My shirt's riding up though. I don't want to give anyone a show. This is a good jump, but too many people right here. Excuse me. Now I want to slow down right there because I don't want to turn into the oncoming traffic. I give that guy a chance to hear me. I know the city of Duarte has asked the National Guard to help out in this zone. I don't know exactly what that means. I just realized let's pull my visor down a little bit. I can get the sun out of my eyes and I don't have to lean my face down. That's quite an upgrade. I moved my visor up because I thought I was going to move my camera up there for a minute. Oh, am I right now? I'll do that. Excuse me. Something feels off on my bike. Front end feels a little looser than normal. Let's take a look at that real quick. You know, when you get in the air, you lose the let's just stop that. Let's just take a quick look-see down here. Sometimes you get in the air and something feels loose in the front end. And I don't know about you, but the fear of a loose bolt in front of your bike is kind of concerning. A little easy test for your spokes is hit them and see if they make a noise. Like a guitar string, if they're under tension, they're going to beat differently, and you can hear if one's loose. It's an easy thing to test. Alright, well, I haven't found anything wrong yet. It's probably just a whole front end. Alright. Now there's a trail over here, back where the horses are. I was just gonna hit over there real quick on this bike. I think I've only been over there on the Ingui. I like to pronounce it differently every time I say it, honestly. But yeah, so check that out. Let's see if this is the trail. Hello. Nah, you never know how many people are going to be down here, so you can't go too fast. Or maybe just the trail just runs out right here, and you gotta go off-road. Is that? Oh, this is a down tree. That's why we're doing a little reroute. Look at that. This whole tree is done. These sumacs do not have a very good another one, root system, or is it the root system? That's just a tree. Look at this, there's another one. Now I haven't ridden since the fire or the big windstorm, but I can tell you it was very intense. One of the strongest windstorms I've experienced here in California in my lifetime. Now that's to say that we don't have stronger wind up in Devore or other places, but here in the San Gabriel Valley it was intense. It was quite the sight. Horse poop here. So you know horses poop, in case you're wondering. Dog poop. I don't mind running in the horse poop. That's like fertilizer. But dog poop, it's kind of gross. Little wild birds. This definitely rides better than the Ingui on these little rocks that are just in here like cement. You gotta watch out for these occasional aguaves just sticking out there, gonna raise up in the leg. If you ever gotten stabbed by one, you'd know it. They leave the skin behind, and it just keeps burning. So it's like you get the benefit of the puncture hole and the burn to remind you not to do it again. They're also a little barbed. how they brought it, I don't know. Definitely painted purple. So I really do try and avoid those as much as possible. The one thing I don't like about this bike now is the 200 amp controller. It's great, don't get me wrong. Performance-wise it's great, but the room that you have inside here for mounting it is very limited. With the stock battery, the 200 amp just kind of floats in the top there. I got a couple little, oh, there's no, yes, scratch it on the face. In your face. That's kind of cool. Let's go this way. Not 100% sure if this counts as national forest or not. Mile marker. Trying to avoid going into nature too much because they are kind of keeping it closed. It's kind of nice though. This is the bottom of the hill. This is quite the off camber. I'm just gonna float on it a little bit. Some of the bed. All right. I guess we could climb out of here, push on a little bit further. That's a way out, but that's a little bit sketchy. Let's just see a little bit further where we're going. If there's another out. Oh, branches. Yeah, see? Way easier. Hardly an inconvenience. All right, we are out. Trail exit here. Being on a trail is a lot like going to a dollar store. You can go different places. You see other people. You just say to them, what are you doing here? Like, how am I supposed to know that I'm not supposed to be here if you're here? It's a valid question. And of course I'm going to have an answer like, you know, well, I'm allowed here, you're not. And I'm going to say, okay, well, then how do I know that until I talk to you about it? And that's a valid question, you know? See, I have one of those little beekeeper hats on. I definitely got the biting flies over here. Hello. Are we closed up here, or can I go up there?
Yeah, I think your arc's closed, man.
All right. I'll turn around.
People have been hiking it. They haven't really said anything if it's a hard closure or not or anything like that.
Yeah, we just don't know about the bikes. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to risk it either. If
So.
if you guys aren't going that way, then I'm not going that way.
We got equipment up there and all that stuff, but I don't know if people might be working the road back down and all that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll zig back around. Thank you. Have a good one. Here's the magic. If you are in a disaster scenario, or you're just in an emergency scenario, just talk to the firefighters. Don't talk to the police officers. They're not going to tell you anything. If anything, they're just going to tell you scram. But the firefighters will let you know what's up. Look at these guys are kind of loosely guarded firefighters. I don't want to spook this horse. I'm gonna go nice and slow as he's looking at me. Magic of horses is sometimes it's loud noises, sometimes it's a plastic bag. You really don't know what's gonna spook them, and that's for the person to find out. Maybe it's a little piece of a garden hose on the ground. I mean, that scared me. We're good. Maybe it's a giant 400-pound black pink stocking then. Now right now, I know a lot of the forest is shut down. They don't want anyone up there. And I'm going to ask, and if they're going to kind of give me any hesitation, I'm going to go the other way because I don't want a piece of that. I know a guy who's already got a $5,000 fine for going into national forest, and I'm not going to be that guy. I don't got that kind of money. If I had $5,000, I'd have an Atlas. Or, yeah, another bike. Let's see what's over there. What do you guys think? What's your favorite bike? What would you look for if you were gonna pick a new bike? Is it a E-Ride Pro? Is it an Atlas? Is it that 73 or 79? What's the other? Oh, this is it. That's not much. It's interesting these way stuff is over here. What is that? It's a cool blanket. I don't know. Half the people over here are worried about fires, worried about people we don't know around here. So I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be just spitting and lurking, creeping and all that weird stuff. I just want to explore where I can. Look for new jumps. So go fast. It almost looks like jumps. Almost. This is just a little too dum-dum right here. I don't want to get hurt jumping in there. I can't jump out of it. Something. It's like a defense pug. I don't want to spit rocks up in these cars. This is something workable that we can come back to. Oh no, a drone. Let him go. Now we're not under evacuation here anymore. The fire is pushed up towards Mount Wilson, so we don't really have too much to worry about. But it's still quite a concern. Oh look, that's kind of open. It kind of looks like some of the areas are kind of clearing out, like they're doing a little bit of clearance here and there, which is great because we need it. I think a lot of places up here have just opened up. They're still off for the fish fire. Forever. Wow, look at that tractor. That is a big boy. Now we're still closed for fish fire, which is now 5 years ago. I hear him lurking. Definitely a little bit of fun over here. Maybe if we come back when those cars are gone. We can hit this right here, because this would be a nice tabletop up. It doesn't look like much, but there's stuff there. Where the other guy went? They're taking they're taking water from Santa Fe Dam Reservoir. Just leave me ride forward and then hauling all the way over to Mount Wilson. Stunts. You never know how friendly people are going to be when you see an e-bike rolling down the street. You know the dirt bike guys. It's a 50-50. They're either going to be like, ugh, that's not gas. That's not a two-stroke. Or they're going to be like, hey, 2 more wheels, you know? It's 2 wheels, enjoy it. And that's my opinion anyways. I grew up on dirt bikes. I rode dirt bikes, I've raced them. I raced quads, I raced Odysseys. I enjoy it. I enjoy this right now. I enjoy that. Just waiting for his friends. It's cold in the shade though, I tell you. Everybody's got huge piles of leaves. They're still trying to get out of here. I mean, if you ever want to know what a perfect cluster this whole thing was. I mean, right now you still see huge piles of leaves, tree bits, just everywhere. Let's go up there. This spot was for sale a while ago, but I don't think anyone developed on it yet. So yeah, the fire. Let me tell you about the perfect storm. Number one, we hadn't had any rain. No rain this year. So you have no rain. And then look, there's still burnt fire stuff right here from that last fish fire. So you have no rain. Then you have a windstorm that basically tears up everything. And then after the windstorm, you have all this loose stuff on the ground. Oh, well, that's really easy stuff to light on fire. So now you got a fire problem. Even right now, what I'm rolling through right now is just bits of dry former branches, twigs, you name it. Now there's a crew up here, and they're cutting basically paths out of here, trying to keep it clear from the fire coming down this way. They're gonna cut lines. But this all burnt not that long ago. But if you look at it, it's enough to burn again. And if we have that kind of wind, for sure it's gonna burn. That's fine. I don't want to touch you, reservoir. I do need to turn around. Can I go behind you? Because I don't want to be near you. Oh, there's the trail. Oh, fry man. That's deep. It's crazy here because you can see I'm actually sliding backwards, just trying to balance here. You can see the steps that they put here because whoever climbed this way knows it's too steep, and they burnt from the last big fire. Can I climb it? Oh, nope. The bike's not gonna climb it. How about just you, bike? Can you do it? You're trying. I just don't know what's around this corner right here. This is pretty steep here, and I don't see any room for it to get less steep. And I can't even turn around. Yeah, I can turn around. Alright. There's mountain bike tires up here. It's just that first spot, and I could probably gas through it if I came with a running start. But if I slip off, I'll just go right down the hillside, which is kind of a bad option. Oh. And I don't want to rip up the hill too much. I do want to get up there. There's nothing down here, notably. But the problem is you rip around this corner, and then there's no other trail beyond that. So it's like, why bother? All right. Hello, camera. Anyways. Hello, YouTube. This is actually pretty steep. I don't know which brake I hate more. These Tektros are showing their age. So I'm just not going to stop as much. I'm just going to roll a little bit. Roll with it. Sure, it's a little hairy here, but that's okay. A little hairy there, it's okay. The worst part about here is there's just some loose branches that are going to come up with the side. Random rock. And streets. The hard streets. Yeah, so, okay, here's a pretty steep hill. On this hill here, I'm recovering 700 watts. Right, is that right? Yeah. So I'm recovering 700 watts right now, heading down this hill. Roughly. Which is nice. Whee! Chains. I don't see any smoke or damage on this side. I could see it the other day from the Marine Corps. What was that? National Guard? Army? National Guard, the Army zone. Over there. Oh gosh. look back. I'm pretty sure I could just pop over here and there's a trail. How long are they gonna wait? And crossing. So this park cuts into this area. Now we got some big trails over here. Now this is the magic here. This is a kind of an open area that you'll see horses over here and some horse poop. Got the attention. Straight up death fences. The 21-inch, 21-inch tires, light work. New? I don't remember these guys, man. I do not remember these. Jump. 21-inch tires make light work of the curbs. At least anything 8 inches smaller. I'm trying to dust anybody. But then you're like, well, okay, you're walking. Why aren't you walking on the trail over there? There's a properly maintained trail. I'm just gonna go around you. Wow, there's these really big trenches here where the water's just slowly destroying it. Another funny moment for me because this is the alleyway of the trail. You know, there's these huge bicycle path areas over there where there's no bicycles actually. It's all people just walking. Now I don't want to interfere with anyone walking. Let's put the jump. Whoop. This is a little sketchy right here because if you ease into that fence, you're gonna have a bad day. But you can get up to pretty good speed over here. I really smell horses over here. Around. So this puts us on the Bradbury side of things, hence Bradbury Oaks, which is the start of the evacuation zone, or at least it was during the fire. But I don't see any smoke or fire or anything over on this side. one problem with this bike and measuring voltage is how much voltage is enough. You kind of have to learn it all over again. If I go from 5 bars to a percentage or voltage right now, it's 76 volts. How much of that do I need? You know, how much is that is actually is going to get me home? It's not like 50%. 50 volts is 50%. Tires over the jump. I've been here before. I like these fun speed bumps. That one's just not done yet. These are fancy homes that don't want the likes of me around. I smell a little smoke now. Light, go out again. Yeah. Lemonade? I get lemonade. Hello.
Hi.
What you guys got?
Lemonade for $1 and a bag of kumquats. There's 9 in a bag.
Let me have a lemonade.
Okay.
$1.
You can have a free orange if you want to.
Oh, I'm okay. I don't have any way to carry it. I'll take this. Awesome, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. I got lemonade. Crossfire. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, it's so bitter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't trust kids' lemonade. And recycle. Right, off we go. So now my headlight's just turning off and on its own. Oh, I got teepee there. Oh, that's their mailbox. That's such a cool house. Okay. So we learn don't trust kids selling lemonade on a street corner. Otherwise it's going to be so tart. They never add enough sugar. But they're selling lemons, you know. So life gives you lemons. Sell lemonade to strangers. Alright, it's getting dark and I gotta get home and my light's not working. So we're just gonna fast pace this adventure. Someone's definitely burning a fire over here, which they shouldn't be. But who am I to judge? Kind of sucks not having a headlight. I definitely got to figure out that short before I go riding again. Because it's getting dark quick. And I want people to be able to see me at least a little bit. Turn signal. I don't know where he's going. Thank you. It's getting cold. I don't know what I was thinking. It's been so long since I got out here. I thought, oh, you know, it's perfect weather, but then the sun went down and the temperature's dropping. I mean, my controller is doing 100 right now, but not me. Guess you're here. Goes on and off. And I know the problem is inside, so I can't get to it from here. So I just gotta run with it. That's okay, because we're doing 30. Not holding back at any traffic. Nice little barbecue. Alright, here's the park we started at earlier. Now we're just gonna hustle back down Eaton Canyon. Try and get home before we run out of juice. Or battery life, or I mean all the things. Still moves, man. I can still get this boy up to 40. I forgot about the light issue, I'll be honest. But it stopped working and then it was working again, so... And now it's just going on and off randomly. This is a pretty big intersection. Alright. Excuse me. here. We should be able to just hop right across. There's always people like parking right here next to the bike path, which is like crazy. There has to be somewhere else you could park. Yoink. Ooh, it's getting chilly. Ooh, the sun's going down behind me. That means my camera is not going to be doing so good either. Forgot about that. Bye, sun. Alright. Look around for anyone else. Crank. Back on it. Excuse me, bike leads. How many frames do you need? $42. $48. 30. These guys are running naked. It's cold, man. The last big one. Woo! Oh my gosh. It's ironic that the bike's actually getting cooler the longer I'm riding it, the faster I'm going. I don't even have a fan on this anymore. It's just cooled by nature. You turn. There's the sun. Alright. I did not see that guy there. Septic right here. That guy had a dog on his shoulder. A French. trying to use my turn signals that don't exist right now. That's not really helpful. Alright. Oh, I gotta get new pads on here. Onward. I said the guy who came over here was trying to start a fire. But I don't see any fire zones. I swapped my battery. I don't know how much juice I got left, but we're gonna try and finish this ride. We're almost home. Unless you should.
A few moments later.
Alright, today's adventure is ending on the secondary camera because I ran out of juice. We're down to 70. Can you see that? 71.4 voltage on it. 109? 110. So it's warming up a little bit as it's resting. Because there's no more air flowing on it, so it's just going to heat up before it cools down. And I'll see you guys on the next one.